Go straight to the mata, then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his tata, then he dancing my cha-cha. Open his zaza, he go straight to the mata, then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his tata, then he dancing my cha-cha.
Blessings upon blessings to each and every one of you that chimed in today on my commentary video. Just for records, just know that your opinions, your thoughts, your inputs are all truly welcome. On the comments down below, even if it's different from mine, it's always truly welcome, and all love and respect from my end. So let me get into it. As y'all know by now, Damian Crier came out earlier with a video. If y'all ain't saw it, then y'all gotta get to it to understand where I'm coming from. He came out with a video saying that the Prince family had a home invasion. I think we all already knew about the situation, but we didn't got no details from it because the Prince family been very quiet and silent and don't feel like talking on the situation. So Mr. Damion came out, Damian Crier that is, not the son. Damian Crier, the father, came out. When Mr. Crier came out today, he felt like it was upon himself to come and say that his son and his son's wife and the kids did experience a home invasion, not once, I think not twice. I think he meant maybe a couple of times. And he felt like, you know, it was his bit. Well, let me just Mr. Crier felt like it was his damn business to come out and to tell the world, social media world, that yes, it was true that his son had a home invasion. The family of it, his son and his family had a home invasion, and he felt like that his son needs to come out and talk on the situation because he feel like it could help other people that's going through the same experience, etc., etc., etc. He trying to say that it was true. He also said that he as well, you know, didn't experience a home invasion, but he almost got robbed, and allegedly it's an open case. Okay. He said that if Damian don't want to talk on the situation, Damian Prince don't want to talk on the situation, he feel like Bianca is responsible to talk on the situation. That it should not be silence. That he don't want to lose another son. Blase, 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 blase. Y'all go watch the video and then y'all come back and give y'all input, because until then, I'm not breaking the whole video down. An hour later, the Prince family came out and made a video response to their father. They was very highly upset. Damian Prince was very moved about the situation. They felt like it was not Mr. Crier place to even open his mouth and talk on their incident that happened to them. Damian Prince felt like his father pillow talks with a lot of females, and that's how the word got out there of exactly what took place, you know, with their home. Mr. Crier as well say he feel like he's to blame on the situation that his son address got exposed and his son experienced his home invasion. It's a lot. So I say, to understand where we or anyone that's covering this part of commentary come from, y'all have to go back and watch the video so y'all can better understand where what we trying to put out. How I feel about the whole ordeal, I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to be blunt about the situation. Mr. Crier, fully with the utmost respect, ain't none of your goddamn business to come on here to tell your son and his wife that they should come out and talk their truth, that they should come out and say that they got robbed. I mean, they had a home invasion and this happened to them. That's not your business. I understand you're worried about your son, but this happened a year ago. So if you were so worried, why didn't you did that a year ago and came forward when the allegation was coming out? Why didn't you came out a year ago and talked on this situation, and you so worried and you're so moved about the situation? So why it takes you from a year ago to now to run your damn mouth? Your son is a grown man, and so is the woman that he is with. They're grown individuals, okay? And if that's their trauma, you cannot tell a person how to deal with their goddamn trauma. You cannot tell a person how to talk on their trauma, when to talk on their trauma. That's their trauma they're dealing with. If they have not seek some type of help to deal with their trauma and deal with the emotions behind it, then why do you feel like they have to come on YouTube and tell everybody? As Bianca said, and I agree with her, it's nobody's business. If they didn't put it out there themselves, they don't have to come up here and prove nobody nothing, tell nobody nothing, and give nobody no explanation. See what's going on, Mr. Crier? You run your mouth too much. You can't hold fucking water. Now, I don't even see you drink water. I see you drink a lot of soda. You can't even hold soda in. It's not your business at the end of the day. I understand you're a parent and you are allegedly worried. But at a point in time, if it was genuine, you should have dealt with that off camera. You say you dealt with it. You told them time and time again. But sometimes things are not always for social media. Not everything is for social media, Mr. Crier. Not everything. Everything you go through in life don't have to be broadcast on social media. Why don't you, instead of worrying about that you feel like they have to come out here and they have to talk on their trauma and they have to come out here and talk about the situation they've been through or what their kids and them experience. You feel like, right, that they have to do that? Why don't you get comfortable in that chair, turn on your fucking camera, and tell the social media and your platform every shit that happened to you? And when I'm not talking about your past, I'm talking about your present. I'm talking about a couple years ago, shit you went through. Huh? Why don't you come on social media and tell them what happened in the attempted robbery inside your garage? That shit is not an ongoing investigation. Stop lying to your subscribers. With you is a love-hate relationship, because one moment you paint yourself as a nice man that, you know, that seems sincere and it seems like want to change, and then you like a reset backwards. These women that are with you, fuck it, Erica as well that's with you, needs to be careful with you. Because the same way you running your mouth and telling your kids' business to the next person, it's the same way you're going to run. Well, you did it to the Tory too. So it's the same way you're going to run your mouth and tell the next person about the girl that you're with or anybody you're associated with. Everybody personal business, if they trust you and they rely on you and they trust you with the deepest secret and the shit that happened to them, it's not your duty to come on a platform to tell anyone what happened in their life. People knew they had a home invasion. That was already buried. No one was not even looking into that. No one was not even worried about that. But out of nowhere, out of the blue, I'm getting emotional. Stop it. You're not getting emotional. Cut that bullshit. You was not getting emotional. You was not. You're an actor, a very hell good of an actor today. I think you took the very good acting class that you pulled it off for the people that fell for it. You had trauma you have to deal with. You need to see some type of counseling. Because if your babies that you say you love your son, you will stand by your son. You will tell your son when you're ready to talk, or wherever you're ready to talk. And even if you're not ready to talk, just know I'm here with you no matter what. It's not my place. It's not my position to even go out my way to tell no one what took place with you guys. But just remember, when you're ready to talk and you're ready to open up, Daddy's here for you. Not Daddy, where the only thing that he's seeing dollar signs, green sign, you Mr. Kraft from motherfucking SpongeBob. That's what you is, Mr. Kraft for fucking SpongeBob. Everything you see is a dollar sign that you decide to come up on here and tell the fucking world exactly that what people were saying was true. If your son was not ready to talk on it, that's not your business. That's not your place. Even if you're the father, when your kids are grown, that's their life. They have a mind of their own to talk on. And if I was Bianca's father, Mr. Charles and the other man that raised her, they should put your ass right in your spot, because that's their daughter and that's their daughter life. Because if you love someone genuinely and you love your son genuinely, you'll keep that fucking mouth of yours shut. You do not run your mouth. And these young girls that are getting with you and these women that are with you, they should be careful. Because the same way you open your mouth about your son's secret and your son's shit that he went through, the same way you run your mouth, whatever the shit they have to tell you. Why don't you fix that camera and then tell the people the shit you went through? The shit that's really taking place in your life. Why don't you fix that camera? The only thing people's gonna do is parade that Mr. Crier is right because people are busy smelling your ass. People are busy smelling your ass. Like I always say, I'm not a support fan. I'm not a fan of no one. And I'm not a team of no one. I'm a commentator and I give my opinions and thoughts the way I want to. And no one like it, to hell with them too. I'm about sick of you always running your mouth and it's telling people business. Doing things when people saluting you that you're doing the right thing. There you go. Double back in the door. There you go. Mr. Crier, you're 53. You should know better by now. If you want good for your son, you do good by your son. You stand by him through his trauma. You talk to him about his trauma and whatever he's dealing with. If he's not ready and she's not ready and they're not ready and the people that was in there not ready, it's not your position in place to even talk on the situation. Those people had every right to do that video and talk on the situation they had to talk on. Those young Damian Bianca had every right to come forward and say what they had to say to you because it's not your position to even run your mouth. Why don't you run your mouth and say exactly what really happened to Mia? Mia's probably still alive because I heard she's still alive. I don't know if that's true, so I'm not even going to talk on that. Tell the people the truth about Mia. Tell the people the truth about the shit you went through. Come on, because all you do is just lie. Make up stories. And that's sad. This story's not made up. This story happened, but it wasn't your position to tell the motherfucking story. It's not your position. Why don't you should have fixed the camera and said, this is what happened in the garage when I allegedly almost got pointed and robbed. You should have fixed your mouth and said that. It'd be sad if that's a lie as well too. None of that took place. I don't know what's going on, Mr. Crier, but Mr. Crier, all due respect, Mr. Crier, you was wrong. You was hella wrong for it. And I was sending you like words of encouragement and even gave you your props. Keep your head up. Stay focused. Blessing. But it's like, damn, you just grabbed the shit out of all of us and smacked us in our face like Boo Boo the Fool. Well, I guess you fooled me once, you ain't gonna fool me twice, motherfucker. You ain't gonna do that. All I gotta say is, it was not your position. It was not your place. Come on, it's time for you to take off your panties and put your undies on and start acting like a motherfucking man. Start acting like a man. It is ridiculous. At the end of the day, it's so sad what happened to Damian Bianca. I really hope that they get, some type of help for it and don't stop their dream of what they're doing. Because somebody so selfish decided to try to come and take their life away. By all means, protect your family. Like I say, I personally know how it is to have a gun pointed to your face. I lived that myself. But one thing I'ma say, if you get some type of help and you start healing from it, you ain't gonna forget about it. But if you can heal from it and prosper in life, you will do good. You will be okay. But don't stop your dreams for someone's selfish act because they try to be money hungry and take your life away by robbing your home invasion. And it's sad that a lot of YouTubers are going through that currently, last year and now. But like I say, it was not Damian Crier's position to talk on his kid's situation. It wasn't. Damian Crier as well needs some healing. And his son and his daughter need some healing from the situation they dealt with. Mr. Crier should know his position and his place sometime. And that's my personal thoughts and that's my personal opinion. Mr. Crier needs to learn how to hold the soda in his mouth and swallow it and just shut the fuck up sometimes. Shut up. Because I'm starting to think what the women are saying is true. He's the troublemaker. He is the blabbermouth, making me have a second thoughts in this shit. But so then that's my opinion, that's my thoughts. But like I said, your opinions and thoughts are truly welcome. Before I leave, like Damion said, he's busy pillow talking, and you pillow talking with all these women, and you don't know which women are having a plot on you. Stop pillow talking for pussy. Stop the pillow talking for pussy. If you can get pussy, you can get pussy. You don't need a pillow talk and tell everybody your deepest life or what's going on in your kid's life. Shut up. And that's my thought and opinion. But in the meantime, between time, your opinions and thoughts are truly welcome in the comments down below. We can agree to disagree. That's all respect from my end. Like I say, this is my opinion. This is my thought. This is my input. Your opinion, your thoughts, your input are always welcome in the comments down below. Even if I agree to it, but I'm going to respect it. You feel me? Because I'm a grown-ass woman. In the meantime, between time, I wish y'all love, peace, blessings. And it's your girl, Queen Rose, and I'm out to the next video.